Now, the best thing that happened to Michael B. Jordan, the best thing that happened to Sinners, was hiring that guy to say at the BAFTAs.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Sauce.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Sauce, your source for celebrity news. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that too? Alright y'all, so rumors are circulating that right after Michael B. Jordan won his Oscar, Kim Kardashian started looking at the brother a little differently, and they say that she inquired as to whether or not he's currently in a relationship. Sources are saying that Kim was over the moon after he won, and she walked over to him, congratulated him, and was like, "Are you still single?" Which people found odd, especially since she's currently supposed to still be in a relationship with Lewis Hamilton with the Wheel of Power. Now, after people heard that Kim was over there trying to shoot her shot, they said Kim better be careful because Michael B. Jordan is not Kanye, and he's the love him and leave him type who might mess with her, but he's not going to put a ring on that finger because he's reportedly used to dating every year and dumping them by December before moving on to the next year. But after hearing the rumors, people are wondering why Kim all of a sudden wants to know if Michael B. Jordan is single, especially since her daughter was out in these internet streets trying to hook him up with Lala Anthony last year.
We're best friends. Of course I always try to hook her up with Michael B. Jordan.
Well, apparently, the Lala Anthony hookup didn't work because Lala Anthony is now being linked to Swiss Beats. Anyhow, after people on the internet heard what Kim allegedly said to Michael B. Jordan, a whole lot of people had something to say. And one person said, when a brother is doing well, they always send in a Kardashian. And then somebody else said, she like Jennifer Lopez without the rings. After that, somebody else said, even the best driver, Lewis Hamilton, couldn't match up to her mileage. Then, somebody else added, it's the blunt passing itself. And last but not least, somebody else said, no bro, run, even if it's for a friend. Let me tell you something, I don't know if this one is true, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because the Kardashians are always looking for a come up and want to link themselves to the next biggest thing. And Kanye, Tristan Thompson, Bad Bunny, Travis Scott, and Timothy Chalamet did not live up to their expectations. Anyhow, even if Kim was over there trying to shoot her shot with Michael B. Jordan and kick it to him, I highly doubt that he would go for it because I don't think that in his future, Michael B. Jordan sees himself as the stepfather of Kanye West's kids. Anyways, now that Michael B. Jordan has won the Oscar and he's the it boy at the moment, it appears that a whole lot of blogs are just out here posting anything. As a matter of fact, one blog wrote, breaking news, Lori Harvey just tweeted and said, hey y'all, not sure if I was dreaming or what, but I just saw an article saying that Michael B. Jordan controls his sexual desires and doesn't let lust control him. Well, that's exactly why I left him. Bro always wanted sex to be the special thing and all I wanted to do was love my man and uck his ick. I was starving actually and had to leave him. Then it says, Michael B. Jordan saw Lori Harvey's tweet and replied with, of course, you're gonna end a relationship over sex. You used to hang out with Diddy anyways. Nothing is ever enough for y'all. Oh yeah, and now I just won an Oscar, so it clearly works. Okay, so first off, I don't even like what this blog is insinuating because y'all are trying to say that Michael B. Jordan slept his way to the Oscar, which he didn't. He did a phenomenal acting job in Sinners. 2, I don't think that Lori Harvey is that crass. 3, I surely do not think that Michael B. Jordan is that crass. And 4, Lori Harvey's not even thinking about Michael B. Jordan right now because she is overseas making out with her man, Damson Idris, with the windows open.
Au revoir.
Sorry.
I wear a bonnet at night now because I let it every time. As in like my home. So I wear a bonnet in order to keep my blood dry. And I got told the other day how to bonnet.
Alright, so now would be the perfect time for me to address a comment that I got in my comment section after I shared the story about people saying that Charlemagne allegedly said that Michael B. Jordan paid that man at the BAFTAs to shout out the N-word in order to gain sympathy to win the Oscar. Source, can we see it one more time so everybody who didn't watch yesterday's video can see what I'm talking about?
Timothy Chalamet
Yes.
hasn't had a good Oscar campaign. Now, the best thing that happened to Michael B. Jordan, the best thing that happened to Sinners was hiring that guy to say at the BAFTAs.
Now, after I clearly explained that Charlemagne's comments were taken out of context, which is dangerous because some people only see the snippet and then they'll run with that, here comes somebody in the comment section and they're like, lies, lies, and more lies. You use Charlemagne to get clicks and likes. He definitely did not say that on the Breakfast Club Monday morning, and Charlemagne was the one that said he most definitely deserved it because we seen him coming up from soap opera to the Wire Show to the movie Fruitvale Station, and Charlemagne said that Ryan Coogler should have gotten Best Director. Okay, so first off, you might need to go to CVS and get yourself some D-Brox and clean out your earwax. Because 1, I never said that he said it on the Breakfast Club. 2, I showed you exactly where he said it. 3, I couldn't have made the story up if like 50, 60, 70,000 other bloggers are reporting on the story today. And 4, I clearly said that Charlemagne's comments were taken out of context. But I also said that his comments were dangerous because they lend credence to all of these people who jumped online today trying to say that Michael B. Jordan didn't deserve the Oscar.
Phew! A lot of people are saying that Michael B. Jordan didn't actually deserve to win the Oscar for Sinners because Sinners really wasn't that good.
Let's talk about 2026 The Oscars. Now, I watched it last night, and I really wasn't going to do a video on it, but let's talk about it. Now, to start off, the best acting winners of the 2026 Oscars were Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Jessie Buckley for Hamlet, Amy Madigan for Weapons, and Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. Best actor, best actress, supporting. These motherfuckers, the only 2 people who deserve to be on this list is Jessie Buckley and Amy Madigan. Michael B. Jordan did not deserve to win. I mean, he deserved it, but over other people, no.
Unbelievable. A travesty. An absolute travesty. Timothée Chalamet deserved that Oscar. Marty Supreme was Timothée Chalamet's movie. Sinners was Ryan Coogler's movie, and Michael B. Jordan was just along for the ride. Both great movies, is what it is, but Chalamet, biggest snub in Oscars, not history, but in the last decade. Unbelievable, unacceptable, do better.
I think we're going to look back on this in the way that we look back on like a DiCaprio losing for Wolf of Wall Street, Pacino losing for Dog Day Afternoon, Denzel losing for Malcolm X. Like, I think we're going to look back on this year's Best Actor and be like, I cannot believe we didn't give Timothée Chalamet the award for Best Actor.
And that didn't take long. And here we go.
If Timothée Chalamet hadn't been maliciously hyped up, Michael B. Jordan would never have won that Oscar for Best Actor. There's only one possibility. Someone was pulling the strings behind the scenes. Industry insiders know that Chalamet's film was from A24, while the other side had 2 award-contending films from Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers has always disliked the 24's interference during awards season. Throughout the campaign, they first suppressed the team's voice regarding the Josh Safdie controversy, and then, once the public opinion was calm, turned all their firepower towards Chalamet. Even more absurd is that Times The Sinner statistics were far inferior to Times Marty the Great, yet Jordan ultimately won. Without this orchestrated media frenzy, Michael B. Jordan would...
Marty Supreme bombed at the box office.
Dude, Michael B. Jordan was not great in Sinners. Like, there's no...
Oh my God.
He
played 2 characters.
And they're both blah.
Oh
no,
like, he's not great in that movie.
Now, as you can see, the spin has already begun and people are already out here trying to undermine Michael B. Jordan's win. Which is why, when we see things like what Charlemagne and Not God just said, and we know darn well how people are going to misconstrue it and use it, we come on to correct the narrative. Because we already knew that some people were going to try to make it seem as if Michael B. Jordan didn't deserve his Oscar, but instead, he somehow manipulated the algorithm just to get the award. Which we all know he didn't do because we all saw the movie, and some of us saw the movie 2 and 3 times. Now, with that being said, we all know that awards are subjective. So, some people will like you, some people won't. But stop trying to play this man because this man did an outstanding acting job in that movie. Do you know how many different actors have tried to play 2 different parts at the same time and they failed? Because it's very hard to do that and actually make it believable to the audience. I mean, for real, what are y'all talking about? Most of these actors in Hollywood can barely play 1 role, let alone 2, which is why many celebrities have come out to give Michael B. Jordan his props online. For example, Miles Teller jumped online and he was like top of the mountain, and then Serena Williams was like so happy, and then after that Will Smith jumped online to recognize the historical moment because he knows that Michael B. Jordan just made history. So, to the person who came in the comment section like you just using Charlemagne for likes and views, no, we don't simply tell stories like that for likes and views. We share stories like that because it's important to our community. Alright y'all, 50 Cent may have just proven that nothing is off limits when it comes to his trolling. Alright, so y'all remember how the other day Dwight Howard's ex, or soon-to-be ex, Amber, jumped online with a big 10-pound bag of flour and said that her marriage is being ruined because of the white stuff? If you don't remember, let me remind you real quick.
I try to tell everybody he needs some help, and ain't nobody wanna listen because he got the money. I kept saying whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This.
Well, after 50 Cent saw Amber over there going off on Dwight Howard over that flour, he jumped online and posted the following video with a caption that said, "This made me laugh, so I thought I would share it. LOL."
I try to tell everybody it's this shit. It's this shit. I try to tell everybody, but ain't nobody want to listen because he got the money. I kept saying whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This got my husband. This got my marriage. This shit right here. Man, y'all gotta help him. He's spiraling. All I got is shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Woo! And it is so f***ed up. Shit!
My girl said, woo! 50 ain't right, but in addition to scrolling through the internet finding funny videos to share with the people, it appears that 50 Cent has now also found himself an ally in the war against Clarissa Shields. Alright, so if you remember, the other day, 50 Cent jumped online and said, "Pap, why don't you go ask your girl if she was over there cuffing Maserati butt?" And then Clarissa was like, "Oh my goodness, I have never cheated on Pap. You a liar, and you finna get sued, because I don't appreciate anybody out here lying on my cat. And aside from that, I don't even know that dude Maserati butt. He a bozo and a loser who don't know when no means no." And then 50 responded to Clarissa by saying, "You ain't suing me, because I'm not the first one who reported the story. If you got a problem, take it up with Geisha 305. Then, Geisha 305 jumped online and she was like, "Oh please, Clarissa been threatening to sue me for the longest and I ain't seen no paperwork yet." And then, Clarissa jumped back online and she was like, "I told you I don't know him." And then people were like, "Then why was he at your house on Christmas?" And she was like, "I didn't invite him. Nene invited him to my house, cause I don't know him." Well, apparently, Geisha 305, who appears to be Team 50, did not appreciate Clarissa Shields jumping online insinuating that she's a liar, because she was over there like, "Hold up, wait a minute, chick. I am a reputable gossip channel." So, in order to prove that Clarissa is out here lying about her relationship with Maserati Bud, Geisha 305 dropped even more receipts. And what starts out looking like a video game turns really real, really quick, when it shows Clarissa Shields up in an adult club, making it rain along with Maserati Bud on some adult dances. Now, after people saw that video, the comment section was in a frenzy. And one person said, "When it rains, it pours." Then after that, somebody else added, "Not cheating at my favorite spot in Decatur. This is karma." She thought it was cute to laugh at Remy's pain, but it came back full circle on Clarence. Then somebody else simply said, "At Papoose." Then somebody else came through and said, "Oh, they was having fun, but she gotta learn to duck the cameras if she gonna lie." Next, somebody else said, "They weren't in pinups, were they? I remember those nights back in the day." And then, last but not least, somebody else came through and said, "Right, She claimed she ain't know him, and Nene brought him to the house." Laughing out loud. After Geisha 305 dropped that receipt, she also jumped online to address the situation about Clarissa saying that she was going to sue 50. And Geisha said, please, you ain't about to sue 50, and if you did, you wouldn't win. Because not only were you allegedly out there messing around with Maserati Bud while you were with Pap, but you were also allegedly messing with Tony Rich at the same time.
Girl, she ain't finna sue 50. She ain't gonna get no money because everything 50 said is the truth. What 50 said? Who else ain't said she looked like a man? You can't get no money for somebody thinking that you was born a man. And everybody know he joke online, so she ain't finna get no money out of him. She ain't get no money out of 50 Cent. She thinks she finna be like Estonia Livingston, Rick Ross' first baby mama. Child, please, she ain't finna get no money. Girl, she gonna be practicing trying to sue 50 Cent because everything she done thus far is the truth. You was messing with 3 men at the same time. You was messing with Maserati Bud, you was messing with Papoose, and you was messing with motherfucking Tony Rich. You was engaged with Tony Rich and messing with Papoose. And then she told me something, oh, she can't not pay something. Oh, you told me something, you messing around with all these niggas, you having sex with all these niggas. I never said you was having sex with all these niggas. I said you was talking to these niggas, but for you to say that you thought I said you was having sex with these niggas, that's trajectory. That means you're saying what you've done. Normally when people say out loud what they think people are thinking or think people are saying, normally it's the hammer on the nail. No, bitch, you telling people that you sleeping with them. And it's obvious now you with Pap. If you was engaged with Tony Rich, naturally you was fucking him. And now you say Pap is your man and he upstairs and that you fucking him. Only person we don't got proof that you was fucking is Bud.
Alright, so after Geisha 350 said that, Clarissa didn't respond because she was like, I don't have time for all this internet nonsense. Today is my 31st birthday and I'm spending time with my man.
Today is March 17th, the day I was born, guess it was all meant. To take another lap around the sun is God's gift. Woke up, must have slept on my arm stiff. Walked in the bathroom, brush gargled and hall spit. Fresh pair of J's, 5 retros to calm fit. You know I look good with some J's on. Todd Smith, you say you the king, I just feel like it's nonsense. I could make the kingdom disappear, it's like a card trick. 2 choppers pointing right at you, the ghetto John Wick. They look like 2 crutches locked under my armpits. Strip club, I made it rain, a lot of chopsticks. You know they used to call me the Rain Man. Sean Kemp used to spin the block so much, I got car sick.
Day. Happy birthday.
I know it's a real nigga holiday. Shit, what the fuck y'all thought? So, turning 31 does not hurt. In my age when I was 17, because I've been grown for a very, very long time, taking care of myself, I always felt that when you turn 31, that it's gonna hurt. You're gonna like be old and, you know, I thought you'd probably be gray at 31. Now, do people who have gray hairs? Yes, I've actually had one, like right smack middle of my head. But I say this to say that age ain't nothing but a number, because if you tell yourself that you're old, you're gonna feel old. If you tell yourself that you're young, you're gonna feel young. If you eat healthy and you be healthy, drink your water, eat your fruit, be nice and kind to people, get a great relationship with God, you will feel and you will look young and you will be happy. And don't let people stress you out. One thing I love throughout my journey, I've been through a lot of like trials and tribulations, but it's crazy that every year I elevate and it's a different level of haters or whatever the case may be. And it's like I just continue to do this. Never let nobody take your smile away. Nobody. No matter who it is. Always be smiling, always be happy, because at the end of the day, I got 31 reasons why I'm that girl. I have nothing to be worried about. To see where I come from and to see where I'm at now, it's like, yeah, you have nothing to be mad about. Everything I have. And whatever I want to get, I'll get. But everything I want in my life right now, I have. So I just thank God for that. And I just cannot wait to celebrate me all month. Like I already have been. But now that is actually March 17th, Woke Day, it's time to turn St. Patrick's Day all the way up. I'm talking about we going up. For real, for real.
No, Clarissa did not just quote Remy while chilling in the car celebrating her birthday with Remy's still husband. Anyhow, Even though Clarissa did not respond to Geisha 350, Geisha 350 wasn't done with Clarissa, because after she saw that, she jumped online and reposted the following video with a caption that said, "Pap used to rap better when he was with Remy."
Oh, somebody tag my wife. Tell her that I said I love her. Jesus Christ. Tell her that I die for her. She can have my life. We up and it's stuck. Our bag is right. I'm her #1 fan when she grabbed the mic. I was singing every word. She had me hyped.
You know something? If Clarissa Shields was over there dating Papoose, Tony Rich, and Maserati Bud at the same time, she might be worse than Brandy. Because the other day, both Mace and Shine came out and disclosed the fact that back in the day, Brandy was dating both of them at the same time.
Yeah. What happened with Brandy and everything? Let's just do it.
Listen,
let's do it. Who was dealing with Brandy?
Okay, let me switch my glass.
You know what happened?
We going here.
You was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special. So I had to let him be special.
I mean, no lies told.
Yeah,
he was Shaq.
Okay.
He was the champion. He was the MVP.
Right.
I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well.
Right.
But no pun intended.
Right.
But I was coming out of high school on the championship team, and he was the superstar of the team.
Right.
But I definitely did want to be special. I definitely, but I had no idea. So what happened is we had a mutual friend who was a snitch.
Okay.
So I'm not. I think he know who it is.
Right.
I'm not gonna expose him.
Right.
But so I was so excited because this is my dream person.
Right. Talk about Brandy.
Brandy,
right?
Poor kid, Brooklyn, watching MTV, watching Moesha, watching her on BET, and as a dream, I'm like, man, if she was to know Shine, I got that.
Right.
So when I came up, she was in the crosshairs, like I was sniping.
Right.
And I had no idea though, because he was special.
Right.
So he was running that playbook so discreetly, so quietly. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's sneaky.
So he was an ultra sniper. But I was so excited.
Right.
So I kept telling one of our mutual friends, and he was snitching me out. And then so Brandy was like, "Yo, who you told you here?
Right.
How so and so know that you here with me right now?" And I'm like, "Oh man."
Right.
So yeah.
That's what's up.
That's
you elaborate.
That's my story.
What I'm
Let me find out that Brandy was out in these streets playing all these dudes, and she was over there like, okay, Mace and Shine. If I have 2 slow ones, that equals up to 1 that's working at full speed. Alright, so back to Clarissa, got off track. After a whole bunch of people were online trying to insinuate that her and Pap's love is not real, she was like, y'all know what the cuff y'all talking about. I don't cheat and Pap don't cheat. As a matter of fact, our love is pure. It's so pure that I wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes.
Finish my fantasy with a man that I've been missing. So I wrote this song for you, 'cause our love is true. Always be faithful to you. These other niggas ain't got a boo, oh, baby. You're the kind of man that's alright for me. Love your girl down like a
I don't even know what to say except for like, Clarissa Beyonce Shields is dead serious. And then you got Pap over there in a video like he's Boris Kojo from the 90s. I am done. Now, after people saw Clarissa dropping a new music, they were like, damn, I need that kind of love.
And I don't give a
I'm trying to be in love like Clarissa. She done just made a whole love song about that. For a long time, it's like me been so sick of love songs on my Neo shit. But shit, you know, I think it's time for a change. I want to be that in love. I want to be this in love. Hold on.
Of course, your girl wrote it. Bye, bye, bye. And I'm about to go in here and put my singing skills to the test for what they be saying. My man, my man, my man. My man. So let's get in here and sing. Bye.
You know something? I'm officially convinced that we have entered into the Matrix. Alright, so back to what I was saying. So now that 50 Cent seems to have an ally out on these internet streets doing his dirty work for him when it comes to Clarissa Shields, he was like, okay, my work here is done. Let me move on to some more serious business. And he posted a picture about BET no longer having any black ownership. That's right, zero zip nada. Black entertainment television is not owned by anybody who's black. And under the picture, 50 wrote, wait, we gotta own something. What the cuff? Listen, 50's right. A lot of our old staples that were pillars in the community because they were black owned are no longer ours. BET is gone, Essence Magazine is gone, Shea Moisture is gone, Carol's Daughter is gone, and I mean, it's crazy because now Carol's Daughter is gonna be passed down to some white woman named Lisa Price's daughters. Now, after 50 made that post, a lot of people had something to say, and one person said, that's exactly what Kanye was fighting for, but everybody thought he was crazy. And then somebody else said, if only you all would stop prioritizing trolling each other online for looks and prioritized pooling your money and owning together like them other folks. After that, somebody else added, how about you and Tyler unite and do something about it? You got the power. And then last but not least, somebody else said, they don't want black people owning anything. Look around America. Look at the liquor stores, look at the gas stations, look at the hospital, look at the grocery stores. You barely see black working. It's bad now. Alright, so check it out. Over the last few months, somebody has been stalking and harassing Boosie. And they even called CPS to try to get CPS to come to Boosie's house to take away his kid. Now, Boosie was like, wait a minute, when you start messing with my kids, I'm not playing that with you. So I'm finna find out who you are. And that's exactly what Boosie did. Because the other day, he jumped online, posted this chick's pic all over the internet, and said this.
I found her already. Tied it to her cash app in her face. You're done. You're done. And she's a Boosie stalker. I'm all over her page. She's a Boosie stalker. This what people do. You're crazy. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. I found her already. Tied it to her cash app in her face. You're done. You're done. And she's a Boosie stalker. I'm all over her page. She's a Boosie stalker. This what people do. You're crazy.
Let me tell you something, I am very glad that Boosie tracked down that crazy woman, because I cannot stand when people play around with other people's lives, especially when it comes to their kids, which is why I have a serious problem with this big rat over there at Chuck E. Cheese, who took his foot, did this, and then tried to turn around and say that it was an accident.
It's okay. She's a rough one. Look, she don't even care. She don't even care. Let her know. Yeah, all right, go get him. Go get him. You gotta play a game.
Listen, let me know in the comment section, do you think that big rat over there at Chuck E. Cheese did that on purpose? Or do you think that that was just an innocent accident? Let me tell you something, I understand that it's hard to see through those masks, but you don't need to see to know what your leg is doing. Now, like I told you before, Cardi B is venturing into the hair business. But there have been some naysayers. So Cardi B jumped online to address a whole bunch of people who were saying that Cardi's products are not gonna grow your hair.
Now, bitch, and let me tell you something else. This hair product, bitch, it took 3 years to develop, and I got it all recorded. It took me 3 years to develop this shit. So we could all have some good hair, bitch. So our shit could grow good, bitch. And not only just grow good, bitch, to keep it moisturized. Bitches out here trying to have a nap competition with me. How you gonna tell me, bitch? How you gonna tell me about my own shit? How you gonna tell me about my own fucking shit, bitch? I'm going to kindergarten, bitch, with my hair fucked up, my hair not done because I'm crying and shit, and my mom kept do fucking four ponytails on me because, bitch, I'm crying at a motherfucker. It's like, alright, bitch, you don't want to get your hair done, bitch, go to school. And my hair fucked up, and bitch, make fun of my motherfucking hair. I got my fucking cousins, my Dominican cousins, my fucking bitches from my other cousins from my mom's side with the good hair, making fun of my shit because they got some good hair and I fucking don't. And you gonna try to sit here and tell me about my shit, my struggle, bitch. Who the fuck you think you are to tell me about my hair struggle, bitch? Now these bitches wanna have a nap competition. The bitch, how you gonna tell me? Bitch, I got proof my shit was fucked up, bitch. I got proof, bitch. Bitch, I came out my mom pussy with my hair, bitch. Barely fucking growing, bitch. I had my hair growth sprout at 9 years old, bitch. That's when my shit was looking lengthy, bitch.
Can somebody please tell Cardi that the proof is going to be in the pudding, okay? The proof is going to be in the products. If the products work, they work. If they don't, they don't. No need to be online cursing people out about it. And let me also say this. I was happy that Cardi was entering into this new phase where she was moving into the hair business. But I gotta tell you this. If Cardi keeps it up with all of this good hair versus bad hair business, I can't support her.
Hair. I think here's black people bad hair and good hair. No, wait, my mama said God made them Negroes with bad hair and good hair. See, hair didn't come from Sears and Roebuck. So you think you love God so much, you think God made bad hair?
Because we, especially in the black community, have come too far, and we have tried to break that stereotype for too many years to let her come in and make us go like 10 steps back. Because all that colorism, texturism, good hair, bad hair, all that stuff only serves to create a new generation of people who are out here thinking like this.
I'm light-skinned and I'm better. That's what I said. Every person I've ever dated has been darker than me. That doesn't have to do with anything. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. What I said was light skins do it better. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. That's why they hating on my confidence. Don't you see how mad it makes people in these comments? Don't you see how mad it is for a beautiful queen like me to be so confident in what she says that it's eating y'all up? That's crazy.
Listen, nothing wrong with being confident in your own skin. But when you start getting to the point where you're running around saying that light skin is better than what? And when you run around making statements like that, all it tells the rest of us is that you have been affected by the master's program and they have effectively Willie lynched you. And that brings us to our last story, which is our war report. Okay, so here's the situation. Whoever is over there running Iran, because nobody knows, it's like the backup to the backup to the backup Ayatollah. Well, whoever that person is has a spokesperson who recently came out to say that President Trump needs to stop tweeting because you don't win wars with tweets. And he basically was like, if you want to win, come outside. As you can see, whoever's in charge over there is wild. But that does bring us to this. I want to just end the show by sending my condolences and saying R.I.P. to Kiki Shepard, the longtime host of It's Showtime at the Apollo. Kiki passed away the other night, and we want to say, well done.
Longtime and legendary co-host of Showtime at the Apollo, Kiki Shepard has transitioned to be with the ancestors at the age of 74. It is being reported by TMZ that she suffered a heart attack on Monday night from which she did not recover. Many of us who are of a certain age, we fondly remember Kiki for the work that she did at the famous Apollo Theater. Showtime at the Apollo gave us an opportunity to see celebrities and to identify even new ones in a world where accessibility wasn't so common with phones in the palm of our hands, because I mean, hell, we didn't have no phones. None of that shit existed back then. We remember and we honor this legendary black entertainer today, but please note that the entirety of her career isn't just her work at the Apollo. In just 2024, she made guest appearances on the television show Grey's Anatomy. She never stopped acting, and her philanthropic work included her commitment to raising money for sickle cell anemia. My thoughts and prayers to the loved ones who knew her and who will miss her. May she rest in paradise.
It's showtime at the Apollo. Oh. It's showtime at the Apollo. Oh. It's showtime at the Apollo. Ooh. It's showtime at the Apollo tonight. R.I.P. Kiki Shepherd. Ooh, you will be missed, but we know you're in God's good hands.
Listen, let me know what you think about everything that we discussed in today's video, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. And if you should feel so inclined to do so, hit that hype button too. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Peace.